Lincoln was probably our greatest president. And to achieve that level, he had tremendous handicaps to overcome. One of those was formal education. About a year and a half in the classroom is all he ever had. No high school, no college, no graduate school, no law school, although he became a great lawyer. But in that year and a half, he learned to read, and he learned to write, and he never quit until the day he died. Reading, 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 writing, writing, writing. Nobody reads too much. Now, Lincoln's father thought Lincoln did. His father was a hard-working farmer, and he'd give young Abe an assignment, and an hour later he might find Lincoln sitting down, leaning up against a tree, reading a book that he'd borrowed from some neighbor. In fact, the friction between them over that became so intense that Lincoln left home and went into Illinois ahead of his family. He didn't even go to his father's funeral. The tension between them was so tense, but Lincoln had two mothers. The first one died rather young, and both the first one and the second one spotted his intellectual abilities, and these two women, which he gives credit to for his interest in pursuing books and everything he could to enlarge his learning, they were there pushing him in that direction. When some student asks me what advice I have to give them as a young person, and this happened again last night with a bunch of Northwestern students, I tell them about Lincoln. Start reading. Don't just read what the teachers have prescribed. Lincoln had no teachers, but he talked to other people who were well read about what would be a good book for him to read. And you can do that. If a teacher or a student can do that today, you can go to somebody whose wisdom you respect and say, what's the best book you've read in the last 5 years? And then take a look at it.